Hey everybody, I want to take y'all on a tour of my potting shed I built for $0. Let's go. I want to start off by saying if you see something laying in someone's yard, side yard, at your job site, don't feel afraid to stop and say, hey, what are you doing with that? You know, are you going to use that? Are you going to sell that? Are you going to throw that away? I'm looking for something like that. And then I saw my neighbor had 2 of these awnings. And I said, what are you doing with those? He said, oh man, I'm just going to get rid of those. And he even brought them to my house. I built that chicken coop back there with one of the awnings. And with the second, I built my potting shed. The potting shed is here attached to my existing shed. And I know the angle of the roof line is going to throw some of you guys off. There's a few reasons behind that. It's right up here. It had to attach to the shed under the eaves. And the shed is kind of low, and where it went up underneath the eaves, started this side off at, pretty low height. And then if I had done this with a down slope, it would have just been too low to be functional. Oh, there's some light out here this morning. So come and look. Oh, I also purposefully lowered the back end of it a little more than ½ an inch so that water would drain off. In the hinge naturally makes a water runoff, as these are built to be window awnings. So there is water runoff. It's just not the traditional style. But come on, let's go. I have this little sign. For years I got that, and I just set it there. It's so cute. I just put there we go, now I can see. I just got some old 4x4s I was using for landscape timbers. I didn't even concrete them in the ground because I may want to move this. So I just dug them in to the height that I wanted, and voila! I just have them screwed in at the top here with two hex head bolts that have a rubberized washer. It keeps them from rusting out and gives them better grip, I think. I'm not a professional. I'm just a redneck girl out here, country girl out here building stuff out of scrap. But it seems to work for me. So try it. Don't wait. That brings you to another point. Don't wait until you have all this money and have all this stuff. Just start wherever you are. This is my potting shed area, and I love it. First, I already showed you my little welcome sign. It's just a piece of tin. Then I have all of my fertilizers here, because they can be stinky, and we want them waterproof, and we want them pest proof and stinky proof. We don't want any of that mess. This is the base, and I built this out of some reclaimed headboard and footboard set. Now, some of y'all know that I am an unashamed junker necker. I am a sidewalk sale junker necker. They used to call us dumpster divers, but I don't go in nobody's dumpster. It's scary. But I will pick something up off the side of the road. I'm famous for that. And I did. I got this one day. I just stopped and I said, oh my gosh, those wood spindles on this headboard and footboard are gorgeous. And I'm all want to do something with them. I could build something with them. And they sat in my shed for like 5 years until I figured out what I wanted to do. I know. I kind of put things off sometimes. But these were the headboard footboard rails. And under here, while we're down here, let's look at this. We have a tote down here. This tote is for potting soil, potting mix. And the lid keeps it nice and tight. We have that down there because up here, now I did buy the tote and I did buy the potting soil. That wasn't part of the $0. But up here, we have some hardware cloth that I already had. And then I had some old fence panels over here from a fence my dad took down. And he said, honey, do you want these? I said, sure. He said, what are you going to use them for? I said, I don't know, but I want them. And now I figured it out. I also use them to build the back end right there of Lucas's little Pirate Cove pool deck. Where'd we go? There we are. Which I happen to think is really nice. And these are privacy fence panels, and they do afford us some level of privacy, which is nice. So this was an old piece of fencing someone threw away. It still has a gate hinge over here, a chippy paint. I love it. And I had this sign forever. It used to hang in my laundry room over the door because you would come out the back door to the garden. My mom had bought me these forever ago. I love them. The crazy thing is before I was ever growing vegetables or growing food, I was collecting seed signs. Isn't that crazy? I wanted to show you this. I am never without birds. Birds are usually in all my decor. I bought this the other day at Walmart. I still have to clean some of that up back there. But look at this little guy right here. Isn't he gorgeous? I call him Rusty. I got him at the Goodwill the other day for $1.99, and he was so cute. I just love those eyes. I didn't even notice his rusty patch. But he fits. He's perfect. He's just perfect. He's just the rusty old owl that hangs out in the garden. I had this sign made. This sign here was made by a local artisan over 15 years ago. I bought myself one and I bought my daughter one. It had her initials and the word ranch. And this is my potting shed. That's my potting shed that I didn't spend any money on. And I did it. I just grabbed some junk I had lying around and I did it. So I want you guys to be, don't wait. Don't wait till you have everything you need. Don't wait till you can, to go save up enough money. Don't wait. Just do something small. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just do something small and get started. And once you get started, then you have a little bit of success and then you feel like, I can do this. And you can. Because I did it, you can do it. And I did this with $0. And what else can you do with no money? Even if you don't have money for seeds, or you don't feel like you have enough money to get started. I bought this potting soil in a torn bag from Walmart, I think. I bought it in a torn bag marked down. And it was just a couple dollars. Then last year when I was feeding the chickens, I was feeding them some tomatoes, that had gone bad. And then I threw them over in the chicken run. And from that, I got 11 volunteer tomato plants this year. From those volunteer tomato plants, we got almost all of our cherry tomatoes toward the end of the season because these volunteered in the spring instead of the fall, which is normally a good time in Florida to be planting tomatoes, is in the fall. So I had these spring up this spring. They sprung up in the spring. And it was so refreshing because we had these cascading grape tomatoes, just beautiful tomatoes. We had them for, I don't know what the lighting is doing with the camera. I'm not messing with it. And we had them all spring and into the summer. Well, I saved some of the seeds. Now those were free tomatoes, plants that came up, and I ate all spring and into the summer on them. And now I want you to look what we're doing with the seeds. I hope you can see in this light. This is not a tomato. This is a bean. I had an extra compartment here without a seed, so I put a bean in it. But look. And this one too. All but one compartment sprung up. And there's like 2 here and 2 in that one, so I may just prick it out with a tiny little toothpick. I may just prick it out. And I wanted to show you guys that. You don't have a lot of money to get started. You don't have to have a lot of money to go to your box store or your garden center and buy a bunch of plants. You can actually save, I have no idea what variety those are, but they were really good. So I may just call them the backyard volunteers. I don't know what I'll call them, but I'm hoping that they did breed true and that they'll be the same tomatoes that sprung up out of the ground. They should be, because they were all the same variety when they came up. It wasn't like I had a bunch of different ones, so there wasn't any cross-pollination. I also wanted to show you this. I bought a pack for $1.44 of basil seeds. Basil is so good. You can make basil pesto, you can dry it, you can use it medicinally, you can use it in your cooking. And this came from a sweet pepper plant. I only see 2 that have sprouted, but I bought those little sweet peppers for the grandkids in the store, and then I saved the seeds, and I did get these 2 little baby plants, one here and one here. So don't wait. What are you waiting for? If you want to grow food, just grow it. Don't wait to have a lot of money. Don't wait to have a lot of time. I still work full time. I still have ministry positions that I fill. I still have a lot to do. I'm still a single mama. I'm still, you know, just doing what we do. So don't wait. Have fun. Enjoy. Let me know what you do.